Us went black on black today. What's going on? Guys, don't worry.
You just stole my style, Clinton.
No, I didn't. It's just me. I'm always giving them something different, and today black is the vibe. That's what it is. I'm not just consistently on one vibe.
Yeah.
But you today, everything's from your head to your toe black.
It's my brand.
Okay, lovely. Well,
all black.
We're black to black over here anyway, so no shame in the black and black. I don't know about what Whitney just said, but anyway, guys, let's get into today's episode. People should be able to understand we do not like each other. Let's stay in our lane. There's nothing else to be said on this.
I think the best way to put it is, yes, you are the drama.
Hi guys, Clinton Ogaoflondon here. Today I'm with...
Whitney.
Yes, we're your hosts of Puff and Tea Podcast. And we're back again with a new episode. Of course, I need to give the people the energy. You're not serious. Even the last episode that we filmed, when I was introducing you, you were literally closing your ears. I'm like, what is wrong with this girl? But I don't concern her. Nobody's going to deplete my energy over here. So, Puff and Tea Podcast, we are back again. Are you people ready for a new episode?
Oh my God.
Let's go.
My thing actually vibrates.
even my voice, my throat stuff is feeling the effects. Anywho, how are we feeling today? What's going on? Is there anything you want to catch the people up on before we get into today's topics?
Nope, let's get to the topics.
Oh, not let's get into the topics. You seem to be in a haste.
I need an escape route. I need to escape from reality. Let's get into topics.
Okay, hey.
Anything happened?
Did
you move away from your office?
No, I feel like we're going to be more in the office, for the next at least weeks. We're working towards a certain project that is going to need a lot of my concentration, but I know when the final product comes out, I'm going to be very happy. I'm going to be very proud.
And
so I need time to put in the work.
After the final product, what are you going to do?
One step at a time. But yeah, right now that is the focus, because I have my goals for the year, and this next project is one of my goals for the year. So when that is ticked off, the year is actually going to be basically, when I finish with that project, the year is basically going to be over, to be frank.
I'm going to be so sad.
Why?
So I'm going to look at my life, look up this year and be like, I've not achieved anything.
To be frank, yeah, like I know right now I'm in a space where, I'm really, it's very predominant in my mind, okay, what we doing next, especially like where we're going. But when I do sit down and really think about the things that I've accomplished this year, I've actually accomplished some big milestones in my life. So yeah, I can say that for myself this year, and we're not done yet. So, and the only way is up. Every day is going to be better than my yesterday. Every day is going to be better than your yesterday. So the only way is, yes, because we're only in October.
I feel like I'm drowning.
Don't worry, you're still here, meaning there's more life to live. That's what you should remind yourself of.
Now. Soon it'll be here, and after that.
No, that's not how it works. Okay, we're alive until we're not. So as far as you're alive, you keep living, you keep thriving, you keep pushing, you get, and take each day as it comes. I think that's the key thing. That's one thing I always remind myself. Even like in moments where I feel, oh my gosh, I have so much to do. At the end of the day, it has to be done one by one. So do the things one by one and see how you get the things done. That's what it is. So, and if it means through the day you have to readjust your schedule, readjust it. Life will go on. Because if the opposite happens, life will still go on. So I'm not going to go the opposite route and have life go on when I'm not here. So yeah, I need to be here and life will go on with me here. Do you get? So yeah, I think that's maybe something you should take on.
Push it to the limit.
Not to the limits. Not to the limits, okay? Don't push yourself to the limits.
I was actually watching, what's it called? Yesterday, I saw a clip of, Jump In.
Is that where that song's from?
Yeah.
Oh, Corbin Blue. That's why I was maybe confusing it. Corbin Blue, yeah. Why?
Because you're confusing people. Why?
See, at least we know it's not just, limited to a race, because some people are insinuating that was the case. Guys, I just don't be in people's business like that. Like, unless I'm talking about myself,
Clinton,
there's possibility for me not to be in the know.
You literally put death on 2 people.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I made an honest mistake. I'm so sorry. Like, if you're alive, you know you're alive. You don't need me to tell you that. Like, but apologies still.
That's how some people start. That's how rumors start, and the person has to come out and be like, "No, I'm alive, guys." I don't know where you guys got that information from.
It ain't my fault. Like, it ain't my fault. You're alive, aren't you? I'm alive. Nobody can tell me I'm dead. So yeah, maybe that's the perspective everybody should go for. And I don't intentionally say somebody's dead when they're not dead, guys. Like, it literally was a mistake.
This reminds me of the Friends episode where there was Ross. They put on the newspaper that Ross had died. The character Ross had died, and then this on the actual episode, and then he was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe what's it called? People think I'm dead. No one called. Like nobody like.
But do you know I was just
Give
about
my
to ask that? It might God
condolences,
forbid, let's not be
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
such things here. But like, say for example, now you hear in the news your friend is gone. Like, would you call that friend and confirm? Like, are you gone?
No, like his family. You're talking about no one's like.
No, but
their
still.
condolences.
To the dead. I don't get.
To
Is
the
he not meant to be
family.
dead? But Ross was meant to be dead.
Yes, he was upset that
Nobody called like Monica or
Yeah.
anybody. Oh, that's different.
So
Do
then
you know
he
what I
was
was thinking?
like-
I was thinking he was expecting people to call him. I'm like,
No,
huh?
no.
What are you on about?
Or call to see
But
if it actually
the
happened.
one thing, even me, I was thinking, maybe my first instinct would be call that friend to see what
Exactly,
actually happened. But like, what if it actually happens? Who am I calling?
The family after that. The first call will probably be my friend. The second will be to the family.
Scary.
And then what's it called? So what he did, there was like they put in the newspaper that they put on that when his funeral was going to happen because he wanted to see if anybody would attend.
Scary times. Scary. I don't know why we always find our way to talk about death on this podcast.
All black.
You're not serious. It's not going to happen again because it seems to have a bad influence on me. What the heck? Because it seems to be becoming our new trend to be talking about death.
As much as
Please, let's segue. Let's just segue. Let's talk about some lively things.
Let me just say this. As much as we speak about death, we do want to survive. We do want to live.
I'm definitely doing that.
We want to live a very, let me even take my hoodie while I say this. We want to live a very long and helpful, fruitful, achievable life.
Amen. Successful. Amen.
Long on this earth.
Amen. Anyway, let's get into today's discussion. I wanted to catch you up on something that happened to me recently. So, I went into this part-time work that I'm doing for the meantime, and
dude, when you said part-time work, I was like, you got a job at Pizza Hut? I just think of like America when they say like, I got a job, and it's like, they're working as a waitress.
No shame in anybody's game. So
Waiter.
let's just move on from what you just said. But anyway, so yeah, I was in a situation, and I just took away something. You know what I mean? I'm on this vibe of like, I'm in a place where if I'm around people that honestly I don't care for, I will not waste my energy on you. And because of that, like when I see you behaving badly, I won't bother to speak. Do you understand? I won't. Rather, I'll just walk away because I don't know you. I don't care. I am mindful the way I invest my energy, and we don't know each other for me to invest my energy like that into you. But I was in this professional setting where I was working alongside somebody. And the person was just plain unprofessional from the jump.
Well, did they have the same role? Did they have the same role?
No, the person was in a senior level, and like I got in. Firstly, you're saying my name wrongly. Okay, like I'm
how
not.
did they say your name?
Just a whole other name. I think he was calling me Garris. I'm like
Garris. That's the name of this podcast. Garris.
No, the heck, but. Honestly, such things I don't get fussed about. That work here, I literally just do it. My name is
not Garris. That will be the name.
Don't worry, very soon you're gonna be forced to know my name, so that's not my business. But anywho, that setting, I literally just do what I need to do and dip. So I don't, not much gets to me when I'm there. So I got in. You're calling me the wrong name. No problem. I don't care. Do you understand? Calling me the wrong name. Next thing you know, he's like telling us like, oh, how we're gonna do our job and all that ones. And like the position I'm in, you don't need to really tell me how I'm going to do my job.
Where
like,
are you from?
The person's from here. The person's British.
Born, bred, British.
He's giving British vibes. The person's giving British vibes.
Like born in Britain, but not like.
No, I think he's giving British vibes through and through. And the person's not old per se. Do you understand? I think the person's like. Maybe they're 30s, 40s, do you understand? I don't think 40s, maybe they're 30s and older ones, but the person looks, looks like, see, let me just reserve myself. Because this is what I'm talking about. Because if I do talk, it's not going to be good. You understand? I will not be the one to end up in tears. This is what I'm talking. So, but let me just continue where I'm going to this conversation now. So, I got in. You're telling me how to do my job. Okay, I as I've said, this job, I'm not too bothered about stuff. Let's do what we need to do and go. If you want to talk, that's your business. Doesn't mean I'm going to take it on because nothing you can do about it at the end of the day. Do you understand? So I was just allowing him to talk his stuff. I'm like, okay. Because at the end of the day, I'm the one running this thing that I'm doing. So I'm going to do what I need to do to get the job done. Because that is my prerogative here. Let's get the job done and go. That kind of thing. So now, no problem. I just like, calm, whatever he's on, that's not my business. We're going to do what we need to do and go. So now, before you know it, now we get into the job and everything. Then he now got to, he keeps popping in and out, just checking in on things. I could tell like the person is very short fused. Like the person was very short fused. Like just very quickly irritated, and I'm just like, it's not my business. If that's your vibe, it's not my business. Like, I don't care. You understand? Then it now got to a point where I was like, okay, and this job, yeah, if we need something, they are the people that we gotta meet first and tell them this is what we need. Do you understand? So now that happened now, and now it's gotta meet this person. This person now turned to me and they're like, yes. I was like, I just had to hold myself. I'm just like. For those that are not watching us, but literally, I just looked. If to say this person was Nigerian, immediately the person would have fixed up. The way I looked at this person, immediately, you people know now. You know when somebody just speaks with the wrong tone and you just stare. Now you just stare and the person will not correct yourself. Do you understand? That's what happened there. But this person is British through and through, so they didn't get it, and I didn't expect them to get it. But for me to just, for the sake of my account balance, for the sake of my, to not, cause when my time comes to move on from that space, I don't want to ever leave a space, in a bad way. So because of that, let's just compose ourselves. Do you understand? So because of that, I'm just like, I just caught that moment. I just said, just compose myself. And I went ahead and said, I need this. And I said, I need this. I just ignored that person before I need it. Because they're like, I'm getting it. I'm like, yet again, I just stared at this person.
But like you actually read.
Yet again, I just
you have
stared
to
at
really
this
hold
person.
yourself.
The way I just
because the hand movements, I'll be like,
no, literally, and that's, I'm getting it. I was just like,
I would be like, please, actually be like, okay.
No, I literally looked at this guy. I was just like.
Oh my god.
Then I just walked away and everything.
No, that's what you actually about. This is actually.
No, but this is what I'm talking about. No, bro, actually, when I tell people like, I'm a grown person, I am. See, this Oga thing, not be just for mouths. We don't just embarrass ourselves outside. Even though it will not be me that be embarrassed, it's that person. But anyway, now, so that happened. I dismissed that one. Now, coming end of everything. At the end, there's things that I need to do to close the job down at the end of the day. And this person was basically like, immediately we close down, there are things that need to be done, and it's not, they have to be done well. If not, we're going to be held back until it's done well, that kind of thing. So it was now closed down. Before you know, this person now breathing down our necks. Oh, is it done? Is it done? Is it? Evidently, it's not done. You can see I'm working. I'm not sitting down doing nothing here. Do you understand? And yet you're asking silly questions. Like, you're literally asking a rhetorical question at this point. I am working, so evidently what you're asking me is not done. I'm doing it. Do you understand? And it's like the time in which she was expecting us to do is not practical. Then before you know, the person was like, oh, the person that normally works here, get it done, blah, blah, blah. All these things, I was just ignoring it. I'm just like, then it was like, why is it not done there? Why is it not done? Why is it not done? Well, I was just, and I was working alongside somebody else, so I was paired up with somebody else. So this other person, had their time and was actually, not like in anything rude, but, was just like, calm down, we're getting it done, this is what is happening. Me, I'm like, I'm not answering, because at the end of the day, when I'm done is when I'm done, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's really the fact of it. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. If not, the police is a call away. It's London now. It's not UK that we're in. The police is a call, and this person is, there's nothing you can do about it. There's either the police or no police, there's nothing. Why do I feel like this? We're not even finished this juice. We need to go get to
because
take away
it's so unlike you.
No, when I say I don't waste my energy. That's the thing about me. I literally will not waste. If I don't know you, I won't waste my energy. I don't know you. Like,
no, because this is good. There's a part of me that will like be fuming and like it'll be building up. I'm just like, there's only so much patience I will take. That's like sometimes with my clients. I have to like, I really hold myself, but to the time when I went to yell, I find my body shaking at one point. Like, I cannot control it. So if I'm at that situation and she keeps doing that and that, and like, I'll be shaking, and while I'm shaking, if he yells again, it may actually lead to something.
Let me just continue my story now. So now, this person's then like, oh, why it's not done yet? It should be done by now. The person that's normally here is normally done, blah, blah, blah. Me, I'm just ignoring, I'm doing my thing, blah, 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 blah. Before you know it, so, yeah, eventually we're not getting the job done. The person's still breathing down our neck. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Because we have to like call people up and confirm things are done and everything like that. And that's the thing, is like, you're rushing us. Mm-hmm. Evidently now, because of this haste you're putting, we're making mistakes. Yeah. So we're calling down to confirm, okay, everything is good to go. They're telling us, oh, a mistake has been made. Why has that mistake been made? Because some body is here.
Oh, he's bold.
Yeah, is breathing down our necks. You understand? So obviously, probably that's where this mistake is stemming from and everything like that. All this time, me and this person are both black. and this person is British. So of course,
Wait, was it female or man?
it's a man. So like we need to compose of course, as black people, we probably have it in the front of our mind. We have to compose ourselves to a different standard. Because if I met that person at that energy, you know, that person, I would have probably gotten a report. Let's just put it like that. So now, then it was now like basically, I think we just closed down and everything. I just kept my cool. I'm just like, I don't care enough. I literally do not care enough. And it literally got to a point where I was like, the person was giving off the vibe that they're gonna make a scene out of all of this rubbish that has happened, like as if we're the ones incompetent. Whereas no, you are breathing down our necks. What you're asking us to do, you're asking us to like we weren't even running behind schedule. By the time we were done, we still had time left on our shift. Do you understand? So like what it was, the person just wanted to get home quickly. That's it. So the person wants us to be done quickly so you can get home quickly. I don't want to sleep at work. I have a house. Do you understand? I don't care. It's not as if I'm looking for you people's food. I have food in my house. So we're all on the same, position here. All of us want to get the job done and go. I'm not one of the people that waste time here. So all this ag you're giving us is unnecessary and everything. But like literally, my takeaway from this whole thing is that Clinton, as much as yes, we've kept our cool in all of this, and we're on this vibe. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be selective where I give my energy and all that ones. Like, we can't have people thinking they can just run over us. That's and I think that is the balance I need to strike. But what it is that I feel like where I'm at a roadblock is I need to learn this British lingo in the terms of I need to learn this professional lingo. Do you understand? Like, British people, they know how to tell you to shut the heck up without saying shut the heck up. That's what I need to learn how to do. Because that person, I needed to tell him to shut the heck up. I need to tell him, get the heck out of here. That's what but I need to learn how to do it in a professional tone so that it cannot come back on me. Do you understand? So that when it comes, if to say they even race, I said, I didn't say that. Do you understand? If that's what you thought, that's on you. Even though that's what you thought and what I thought are the same thing. But my mouth will not be saying what you thought. Do you understand? So I need to learn how to say that. And since you're in a professional setting and see you're talking all this to your clients, maybe you know how it is said. And maybe you viewers, you guys may have advice. How do we speak in this? How do we put people in their place in these professional settings? Because don't get it twisted. Don't take my quietness for foolishness. I will tell you people again. I just know what I'm capable of. That's what it is. And where I'm at right now, the other end of the spectrum, it won't be good. It won't be good for my account balance and for you. So, girls, that is my takeaway from that whole situation. I need to learn professional lingo because, bruh, that day my eyes open. I'm just like, Clinton, okay, silence cannot be the answer for everything. Because some people you need to teach. When you just need to recalibrate them a bit. You understand? Because that person's behavior, apparently that's how that person treats people, and I don't give a heck. If anything, you need to know that's not how you're going to treat me. And if possible, you need to know this is not how to be treating other people. So something needs to be done. It's not because you're on a superior level, I will just keep quiet and be tolerating rubbish. Do you understand? So that was my takeaway from the whole thing. I need to learn professional lingo. So do you have any advice on that?
Usually I just find a way of like making a client feel stupid without like actually telling them that is stupid. Like, they'll say something, right? And they'll say something like, oh, this is the reason why I think they're the blame and all that stuff. And it'll be like, sometimes it's just so stupid. And I'm like, I put in a scenario, I'm like, okay, so what you want us to do is you want us to, say for example, we took this thing to court and we told a judge, say for example, we'll take this thing to court and we'll present to a judge. The defendant comes with documents A, B, C, and D. Supporting their claim to support the reason why they're not at fault. So in response to that, you want us to argue, oh no, we don't have any evidence to dispute this and that. But that doesn't matter because this happened. Therefore, we should just ignore the law, we should just ignore the defendant's documents and just focus on the fact that this happened. And then one guy's like, well, that's not what I'm saying. He's like, oh, you meant to help me? I'm like, no, I meant to manage your expectations.
Lord, not manage your expectations.
Like, what's it called? Yes, you have called us to represent you. However, if there's no claim, I can't move forward. Like, one client, oh my gosh, 2 times I've been called out for this, saying that I don't, take their thing personal. In my head, I'm like, so I'm meant to ignore the law and just take it and just go with my personal feelings.
Mm.
And if you see sometimes where I just have to hold myself, I find myself holding myself so well.
Mm-hmm.
Even though nowadays what I do is I say what I want to say on the group chat,
Mm-hmm.
and then I say it in a professional way.
And that's the thing. I need to learn this professional translation because, my point is
Sometimes sarcasm is the best thing.
I really feel like where it stems down to is, this particular setting. Honestly, I'm not too bothered, to be frank. Like, this is not my life's work. I'm there for one thing: the money. That's it.
That's a good mindset.
That's it. So it's like, because I'm there for that, like, as much as I know that your behavior is wrong and you should not be behaving this way, I do not see, like, now, you're correcting people on their stupidity. For me personally, there's some things that evidently this is stupid. Evidently your behavior is stupid. If you're not aware that this behavior is stupid, I'm not the one to teach the stupid. That's where it is.
So, like, when you said that, what's called, like, you were on the phone trying to check if everything's alright, and looks like, is it done yet? Why isn't it done yet? Why isn't it done yet?
Do you know the person? Because it wasn't actually me that was on the phone, but because we were working together, so we're like standing next to each other and he was on the phone. So like I could hear the person on the phone telling him like, "Wow, like what's going on over there?" He was just like, "See, I just want to get out of here. Let's do what we need to do and get out of here." So like even the person on the phone, because like, I think the person that's on the phone is like also like our age, that kind of thing. So like all of us and that person is also black. So all of us we kind of know that this kind of situation, we just brush it off and we're just like, bro, let's do what we need to do and go. But yeah, what were we trying to say though?
No, wait, so you weren't on the phone, he was on the phone?
He was on the phone, yeah. The other person was on the phone.
Oh, the other person was the phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was, trying to like breathe down, why is it not done yet? Why is it not done yet? All this time I was just like, keeping quiet. I was just like, you're saying that, that you sometimes you be shaking when you're so pissed. And you
Sometimes I have to actually go to the toilet and just like,
bruh.
Kind of like the things that I want to say, I cannot say. So I'm like,
fam.
Like I've actually started taking the policy seriously. Like when they yell, just say that you're not taking the call. Because one client was just like yelling, and I was like, as he was yelling, I was like, stop yelling. And he was like, he was just like, I'm not yelling. I'm just speaking loud. I was like, okay, Mister.
Yeah, we all know what they mean by they're speaking loud.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, well, you have yelled. You may say that you're speaking loud, however, you have yelled, and I've told you 3 times. However, you're still yelling, so I'm going to end this call.
So see, it's so professional of you, and I think because but you're in a position where they're coming to you for help. Do you understand? Like, they're basically at your mercy. Whereas this one's not as if we're at their mercy, but like I think it's also because they're at a superior level. It's a bit harder to navigate because I feel like their opinion will also be this. But that's the thing. Within our culture, we can guess it. Do you understand? Like us. People we can't talk without speaking, but those people they don't get it.
But sometimes a lot of them just understand.
No, this idiot. This is what I'm talking about.
Listen,
this is what I'm talking about.
Sometimes it's just a good looking up and down.
This is why I hold myself, because that's what could have happened. That's literally what.
Sometimes just looking up and down or just like rolling your eyes just gets the job done.
Because this person now, you could obviously I got to turn that raw. This person, you're looking at me as if raw I am incompetent with what I'm doing, and like just a condescending tone he was coming off across to me. Whereas me, I know I'm very capable at my job, and those that are really in charge of where I'm working at know I'm very capable at my job. So I don't have to prove anything to anybody, to be frank. But like, I could tell that he was coming off with that tone as if I don't know, maybe I'm the problem and why we're wasting time. Because I think he was more familiar with the other person. Yes, you're still breathing down both our necks anyway. But like, so he was not like, where do you normally work? That kind of thing. Trying to insinuate, or maybe because I've not worked in this particular space, that's why I don't know what I'm doing. I work everywhere. So
I work in multiple places.
I literally told him, and it was at the end of the she was like, where do you work? When somebody's just trying to, just pick at you. He was like, where do I work? I just everywhere, and I just shut down the conversation like that.
Also, like, I work at multiple kiosks serving different variety of.
See, that's I don't have time for a lot. This is what I'm talking about. I'm so selective where I invest my energy.
No, because by saying like that,
I won't waste my time on it.
I'm saying like that. By me saying it like that, I'm saying I'm highlighting. I'm very.
But that's
experienced.
I don't. I see.
I can. What's it called?
I don't need to prove anything to these people.
I don't be saying I'm professional. That's like.
I don't need to. But that's the thing.
I
think what this comes down to, I don't care. That's the thing.
You're talking about lingo last time. I'm trying to take time tell you that there's
No,
something.
but what I need to learn is to shut up. That's what I need to learn. That is the one I need to learn. How do I tell somebody to shut up?
One-liners.
Because very soon I'll talk. This was in my mind. Shut up. Get out.
One-liners.
You know me now. My own is okay. They just be talking. Me, I just say okay.
No.
Like, honestly, that's my own. Anybody that's talking something that I don't care to see.
Like, I remember one time.
I literally just say okay.
So I just remember I was like so good at one-liners at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And then one time I was like working at a kiosk and that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just giving one-liners to the manager, and the guy kept disturbing me. It's like, I've done something wrong.
Lol.
And I was just like, no. And I was just like, no. And then
was the person black?
Yeah.
But this is what I'm saying. I don't think we all get social cues the same in different.
I think that wasn't
in different demographics.
The thing is, I wasn't even like what's called being. I was just tired that day. So the fact that I was like, I was like no. And then after that, the next time I was like working, like he requested for me to okay, his kiosk again, and it was like what's it called? He was like, you're back duo.
Lol.
Like, what's it called? Dynamic duo. And then my nudge like, because I'm out in the cold.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it was like, dynamic duo. I was like, yeah.
Lol.
And then what's it called? At the end of the thing, he was like, okay, Whitney, I'm going to sign you up first. Like, oh, thanks. And then he was like, he literally like freaked out. He's like, are you kidding me?
Lol.
That's the most I had said to him.
Lol.
Yeah, but I think you're right. Like,
I don't think we all get social
some
cues.
people get the social cues and all that stuff.
No, I don't think it's something. And I think it's something we all speak about. Like, there's an African stare that we have that, you know, just with that stare, you know what's up. Don't eat that food. You know, stop talking. Don't talk to that person.
Don't embarrass me. But I think we learned that from as kids, man. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
From like mum,
whereas
just like
these other demographics, they don't have that in their culture. I'm telling you.
Yeah, what's it called? She didn't mean to touch me. I felt it.
That's what I'm saying. Because if to say I was in that same setting and that person, but that's the thing. Our people a lot of the time, at least they respect themselves. Do you understand? But like if I was in the same position with somebody that was of probably a similar background, do you understand? And I looked at that person the way I looked at this, because the way I stared at this man here, like, was even him too, he had to stare back because he could tell I'm not moving. Do you understand? And like, if to say it was a person from a different background, that person would have recalibrated. What at least caught on that I'm catching on to your bad behavior.
Wait, so it's like a senior member, so he's higher than you.
Yes, now that's what I'm saying now. The person is not my colleague. Is he my colleague? Are you mad?
Because I'm not gonna lie, like when you're describing the situation, I've actually had like a talk, but then again, you don't care. That's the issue.
That's the thing.
But even if I don't care, like what's it called? Even if I don't care, I'm like
things I don't care about. I don't invest my energy.
I know sometimes I can actually shut down a person like just because their tone of voice. If you like, if I don't like.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Me now. Exactly, me, my own, I'll just tell you okay because I have to answer you because of your position. I will literally tell you okay. Because anything you literally cannot force me to do.
Oh, you're even saying okay? Like what's it called? That's right.
Me, I have to answer these people. Do you understand?
No, but you can ask them like.
Lol. No, me, I just feel the need, and let me just answer you people. Let nobody say I'm ignoring them. I will tell you okay, but then nobody can force me to do more than what the job requires.
No, because I'm not ignoring you.
Because if it was even getting to the point, that person here, if to say they did too much, I was literally going to go and report the person myself. Because the level of unprofessionalism here that person displayed that day, it's not on at all. And I heard from other people that work with that person more regularly that this is standard behavior. And all kind of nonsense are you people tolerating over here? This is absolute rubbish. It's not because we're here to make money. People just be doing rubbish. No, I beg, I feel we have even given this person too much light. I beg, let's talk about some more unprofessional people. Please, what's going on with this beef that has the whole nation talking? What am I talking? The whole world's talking.
There's many. We got JT and Saucy Santana, JT and Hennessy, Nikki and Cardi B's sister.
I thought you were talking about the brand that's but she's fighting with the alcohol.
No,
label.
what's it called? Yeah, it's a lot of beef going on.
Well,
and do you know? Sorry, just let's go. But while this whole beef was going on, I was like, I was just looking at like, with all this beef that's going on, no one has taken the time or putting the energy to realize that Doja Cat has released an album.
She has.
Throughout the whole time this beef was going on, this girl has released an album.
Chai.
I was just waiting for Doja to say, "Can you put your head out and say, guys,
Lol.
What about me? You guys talk about like what's going like because even when they'll have Nicki and Carla having their rugby, they'll call other people. I was like, at least mention Doja. Let her get some attention.
Lol. Well, I mean, how is the album doing?
I've been listening to it. That's what I was saying.
Lol.
I've not had.
I think Doja will be fine. But anywho,
actually, poor sales.
Well, miracles happen.
Miracles.
Anywho, yeah, but
so she clowned her sales anyway. So taking on the chin, I guess.
That's good. Yeah, let's always find the positivity in things, guys. But yeah, this. What's that?
Sorry, another beef that was happening. Tiwa and Tyla.
Yeah. See, yeah, that one, yeah. See, because this other beef, I didn't. You know, this is an American issue, and we have spoken about it. That American people,
yeah, I couldn't even keep
one way, one how you
people
make all of your business our business. So let me really invest more of my energy into my people, and that is Tiwa Savage. So this whole Tiwa Savage thing and Tyla, I watched that interview, and personally, if I was Tiwa, I actually would not have answered the question.
Me too,
to be frank, because like. You know, and it's another for me personally. I do not get involved in other people's business. That is my personal take on things. And one, that is somebody else's business. Two, it's a topic that I don't think you can speak in depth about if you're not in it. Do you understand?
Bro, and also I'm Tiwa Savage. Why am I talking about someone else?
Like, she was asked the question.
I know, but like no,
like in
but
terms of
like
I think. Girls in Afrobeats, because I don't even know why. Yeah, but girls in Afrobeats. Let's put it like that. So
no,
there's somewhere somehow.
I'm here to talk about my album and my career.
So yeah, you can say that. But yeah, personally, that is the approach I would have taken. But with that being said, you know, I don't get how. And the thing is that the reply I have seen that person, Tyla, has made, you know, that person has made is not necessarily direct. So we cannot necessarily say that she said that about Tiwa Savage.
No, but she's good at that. I realised she's good at that. She does that quite
putting their hands out and hiding it.
like she does like things that are
vague,
but she won't like say
yeah.
Yeah.
But like so yeah, but back to the interview that because I watched that interview in full because you know now I'm a savage soldier over here. So that's how fan base, savage soldiers.
Oh.
So yeah, I watched the interview in full, and as much as I wouldn't have spoken about it, I could tell that she had no bad intention in what she was saying, and I don't get how people can make a fuss out of somebody trying to bring positive light to something. Yeah, you understand. You lot may have your opinions on the situation, but I don't think there was anything bad in what Tiwa Savage was saying about the whole situation. Like, she was just literally saying that people should, you know, try and how will I put it? I don't know what to say, because that's another thing. I don't feel like I can really speak in depth about the topic. One, the whole Tyla debacle, I don't know too much about it. I'm not very invested in her. And another thing, when it comes to culture, I cannot speak confidently about other people's culture. That's my point of view. So I cannot even say, whether Tyla is right or wrong, even if I hear what was said, because I'm not in their culture, that kind of thing. But like, I just feel like Tiwa did not have I didn't feel any bad intention in what she was saying. And for people and maybe her to try and be making a fuss out of somebody being positive, that's scary. That's literally just scary. You people just make a fuss out of anything. And if anything, Sha, I'm happy. You know, people are talking about Tiwa Savage. She has a new album out. This one is personal, and everybody should cop that. Oh my gosh,
that album is doing really well.
Yeah, I've been saying that. Really well. So big ups to you, Tiwa. You know, we're big fans over here, especially I. So yeah, and you're always going to be welcome on this couch over here. Puffpuffandteapodcast, we love you. So yeah, I'm gonna say that often. So yeah, but yeah, that's my takeaway from that whole situation.
My take from it is like, if Tyla was like, if she was directly doing that to you, I'm just like, bruh, like, already, like, right now, you're not even really in the greatest position. Like, your album flopped. You got people, come at you for this colour thing. Why, like, yes, I know that the Breakfast Club kind of, like, brought the topic back and all that stuff, but, like, why add into it? Like, it's already, like, some people have said it's already affecting your career. If I was to just leave it alone, you're on a global stage performing. Like, use it to actually, like, you know, promote your music and get people talking about your music. And I'm just like, also, you're a beginner. No offense. Yes, you've probably been maybe you've been doing music for a really long time, but like, we're like, compared to Tiwa, like you're a beginner in
Yeah.
this industry and all that stuff, and you're here winning awards, saying, "Oh, I'm so happy to be representing Afrobeats," but bruh, one way of representing Afrobeats is respecting the people who came before, led the path.
Mm-hmm.
Like, humble yourself. That's the only thing. I'm just like, bruh, like, I don't know, Tyla just rubs me the wrong way. I'm just like, if you did, I'm just like, this is why. If she actually did that, I'm just like, you're becoming more known for controversy than the actual music.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, what's it called? You better not come for my Aria stuff. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't even have too much to say on her. I don't pay enough attention to have an opinion on her.
No, she'll spend her time literally responding to people on like X. I'm just like, bro.
See, a lot seems to be going down on this X because this other rapper beef that has refused to die. I'm not going to lie to you, yeah. When it comes to this whole situation, first and foremost, I thought it's a thing of like, okay, like, honestly, I thought it was a thing of like, by now, we should be in a place where we can at least move forwards. That's where I thought it would, or at least I was hoping these people are in a space of, and I just feel the whole situation is disappointing. This whole, I don't really have much. I don't think it's a thing of picking sides, because let's remove the fandom from each of these people, and their behavior is simply just disappointing. The people's behavior, the things they're saying, it's disappointing. It's bad behavior, and there's not much else to say about it. I don't understand why people like. It's not by force. You guys always hear me say, I don't care about everybody. I don't care to be around everybody. I don't care to do certain things. Do you understand? Like, choose where you invest your energy. I think that's where it all stems down to. It's calm if people don't like each other, if people don't get along, keep it that, like, if that's the case, stay in your corner, stay in your lanes. There's no reason why people need to invest energy into not liking each other. To me, that is some jobless stuff. That is some clown stuff. That is some whack behavior. That is some, like, you guys are literally disrespecting yourself, disrespecting your time by investing time into stuff that doesn't serve you, stuff that does not bring any positivity towards you. And the wildest part with all of this, I think what encourages this behavior here in this particular space is that it generates revenue for them. And us as a society, we are
so loud.
What do you mean?
My eardrums are just hurting.
Well, the eardrums will be fine. Anywho, as I was, because this situation, I don't know, it's borderline frustrating. First, I'm highly disappointed with the parties involved. One more than the other, but like, I'm highly disappointed with the parties involved, because it's just like, this is not necessary at the end of the day. If you guys don't like each other, okay, don't pay each other minds. Focus on yourselves. Like, literally, that's the way. I don't even have anything much else to say on the situation. I don't see why this is still an issue, and why the public is still getting involved in this, and why them too should still be having an issue. What is that deep of an issue? Like, literally, what is it? If you guys are so, open with calling each other out, tell us what exactly the issue is, so maybe people will understand why we cannot get over this. Because from where I'm standing, people should be able to understand we do not like each other. Let's stay in our lane. There's nothing else to be said on this. Why are we still on the same topic? How many years on? This is embarrassing. What do you have to say?
I think you said it all. At the end of the day, what's it called? Both of them look bad, even though their music is skyrocketing and all that stuff.
That's the thing, and I feel that whole space, like that's this specific genre of rap, like, it's almost part of the culture. I'm not even saying it's almost. It's part of the culture. It's part of rap culture, and it's almost like rewarded. It is promoted. That this is what gets people to push their pen. This is what brings out the best raps and all the ones. And I'm just like, but it's just like, to what extent? Like, to what length? Like, you people are saying drop your addy. Like, the heck. Like, the actual heck. So you drop it and what? Like, see, you Americans are some different kind of people, but I ain't dropping my ID for nobody. I can tell you that.
It's not even Americans. We see it in the UK.
You see,
some of these female rappers, some of these male rappers doing the same thing.
It's true, Shy. I think it's really
Not
just
a
part of the rap
USA
culture,
thing.
and I just don't get. I really just don't get why people like to waste their energy.
Yeah, like we don't
Why are you
see
wasting your
Latinos
energy?
doing this. We don't see the Latin artists doing this to each other, even though we have seen it with Afrobeat artists.
Yeah.
So I can't be just. So I actually can't even say it's just rap culture. Yeah, Afrobeats. What's it called? I swear, Burner and was it Burner? Was it David and someone? David and Burner? No, sorry, David and Whiskey. They were having their own Twitter beef as well. So I can't even put this just on rap.
See, and it's just, I don't know. See, I don't have much to say about this rubbish. Because, like, you know, there's some people that will come with the perspective that, oh, yeah, that it's almost fans have a big part to play in, you know, in really birthing these beefs a lot of the time. Because a lot of the time, from the outside, you know, it may seem like you people don't have personal contact with each other. So how on God's earth are you people that invested enough to have an issue when you have not even invested enough time to get to know each other? Do you get? So the only answer could be you people have allowed other people to get into your ears.
I won't be surprised if it's like labels.
Maybe so. I don't know. I don't know.
Doing this so that to be able to get the most profit out of these albums.
Because as we're seeing, it is working in their favor. It is working for their sales. Do you understand? So maybe that is even a thought process behind all of this. Because looking in, I'm like, why are we doing this? No, literally, why are we doing this? Because as much as you may excuse the behavior and say, oh yeah, it's these people that are causing it. This party is causing it. Everybody's accountable for their own behavior.
Yeah.
You cannot tell me because of somebody else that is why I'm doing it. Grow up then. Like literally grow up. You decide how you want to treat other people, how you want to treat yourself first and foremost. And if you think treating yourself in a manner that you invest your energy into negativity, invest it into putting other people down, invest it in just plain negativity, then, bro, you have some growing up to do. You literally have some growing up to do. Like, I don't see this whole situation is. I
think the best way to put it is, yes, you are the drama. That was pretty good. Come on.
You're not serious. This is why they continue.
Am I the drama? Yes, you are the drama.
And this is just. I don't even know. The whole situation is just.
But I'm not gonna lie. The most random things were popping in my head.
About what?
When this thing was happening, because it's trying to make me think about the UK rappers. I'm just like, I've never listened to like a full UK female rappers album. I was like, has Steph London, even like Steph London, has she even like released an album? I was like, yes, she has. It's like never listened. I didn't know her for one song, and she's used that song to remain relevant for how many, and her relationship with Burna Boy to remain. It just makes. I started going through the what's it called, the tunnel of like female rap and that stuff. Just like I have not listened to one full album by a UK female rapper. That's just sad.
I think when it comes to female rap in the UK, I don't even know, and that's the thing with rap. Sometimes I wonder, like, are you actually a rapper? Like, there's certain people that, you know, certain artists that one way, one how their name falls into the rap conversation. But my first encounter with you, I wouldn't have necessarily thought you were a rapper. And not to speak on anybody directly, it can even be seen in America and all that ones. Like, you know, so sometimes maybe I will not even classify somebody as rap, but other people classify them as rap. Because why I'm saying that is because when I really think of rap, I'm thinking of, you know, people that talk more than sing in their songs. Do you get? And I don't listen to many female rappers. Even in America, I don't listen to many female rappers. After all, there was a time when there was only one that was dominating the field. That was for about 10 years. Only one was dominating the field. Exactly. So I don't think that. I think female rap is still growing in a space where there's actually options per se, many at least. I know these people, but I don't necessarily listen to their music. That's what it is. I definitely hear their names and everything. But like back to female rap, I feel like the two that come to my mind would be Miss Banks and Iverendo. Those two are the ones that come to my mind. And Miss Banks, I rate her. I respect. I like her appearance.
Oh my gosh! When she used that, what's it called, that Ghanaian/Nigerian song?
Which song?
What's it called?
I don't think I've heard that.
Huh?
I don't think I've heard it.
You haven't heard the song?
I don't think I've heard this. What you're talking about?
You've heard the song.
I've heard this original song, but you said she used it.
Yeah, she used it as a sample. Like she was a guest on it and stuff. Just like, wow, so good. That's when I was like, okay, I like her.
And I feel like there's something I connect with people, and that is work ethic, and that's something I've seen in her, like her consistency when it comes to this, her artistry, her rap game. Like she keeps going, and that's something that I initially resonated with Iverondo. Like I really respected the way she transitioned from doing things on YouTube to into the music thing.
What's she doing on YouTube? What's she doing on YouTube?
Well, that's why I initially saw her on YouTube. Like she was on other people's YouTube before she decided her own YouTube. Then she started doing music. I know, and it was almost at a time where like a lot of people were just doing rap as a hobby. They were moving from that YouTube space, and one way or another, they're just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna drop a song, that kind of fun thing. So I think at first people were like, oh, is she gonna be one of them ones that's just doing it for fun, that kind of thing. But you could tell that no, she's coming on a serious vibe when it comes to this, and she's somebody I've been rooting for when it comes to female rap. And I hope.
Released an album?
No, I don't think she has released an album, and I can only be hopeful that she would.
Is she a sweetie? Is she a sweetie?
Sweetie. Honestly, to be
frank, like EP.
Has she released an EP?
Oh, come on.
Sure. See, I'm not the one to be asking facts about other people.
I was thinking like you're really like into. I was thinking like you actually like.
I know her songs. Maybe not all of them, but I know her songs, and I know like there are people that you can tell that they're called to do something, and I can tell that she's called to do rap. Like,
is she the one who said assess the situation?
Bam.
If you see that Clinton was blasting this song.
Bam. See, that tells you for how long I've been riding off for this, my friend.
Assess the situation. My mom was actually singing it on the car. Like there was a time when we were in the village and there was no light, and I was pissed.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what's she gonna say? Whitney, assess the situation.
No, see, I very thought that's how true of a fan I am. I drilled it into my mother's head. Like when I tell you, I've been rooting for her, and I'm just hopeful that she continues. That's when it comes to rap. I hope she will continue. And
it was
really
so annoying throughout the whole trip in Nigeria. Can you imagine like limited Wi-Fi? And just hearing and what's it called? Not even having like a radio. Just hearing Clinton saying assist the situation.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like there's certain people that the way they influence people, the way you can move people is impressive. Like to me, like I have no other option but to respect it, and that's
like
something.
Flavor, you and Flavor.
Exactly. But there's certain people that they just don't have a way of moving people. They don't have a way of moving people with their work, their artistry, and all I can give you is my respect. There's nothing like I cannot give you anything less than my respect, and that's something I've acknowledged in her and I saw in her. Because from day two, she entered into this rap game. The girl has been coming with her. Like as far as she's on the song, she's dropping a bar. She's dropping a bar. What's that?
What's it called? Have you been like seeing these things where people are like saying pick between the songs or pick between the artists?
No.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
So you know me, I'm in my own world. I'm trying to build an empire.
Yeah. Your own bubble.
Point exactly. So I'm really fixated on myself. I'm trying to get things done. So I don't really have time to be looking at what other people have going on.
Well, I'll do a small little round with you. Okay, TY or Chike?
Don't do that.
You have to pick one.
People, no.
You have to pick one.
No. I don't have to. That's the beauty of all of this. It's over. Because I can't. I see such games as
started and it's already ended.
It's not necessary. Hey. I don't have to choose. So why am I going to
just pick one.
I'm not doing that.
No one's gonna be hurt.
I'm not doing that. I actually don't have to choose because I can listen to both. I can listen to one after the other.
This is how you would feel.
I can't even listen to both of them at the same time. One on the phone, one on the television, one on my two phones. Like it's really like that's it.
The game started. It's already ended. Well done.
Well, because I didn't understand the game, and now that I understand the game, I don't have to choose. Because for what reason? Please, I love you both. You understand it? Tiwa, Chike, you may be at my wedding.
Chike or Flavor? Chike or Flavor?
I'm not doing that. So yeah, that's that. But with all of that being said, are we ready for...
You need leaks for Tiwa Savage.
Really, this your game is not even a level playing field, so I cannot even think of engaging. Because what are you on about? How did you get from Tiba to me?
I'm talking about the people that like... It's mainly the people that you really love. You have to... you just pick between them.
No.
People that you really love and respect.
That's how all these beefs start. You know, people playing silly games.
So Chike and Tiwa have a beef because you picked one.
No, but I'm just saying it's things like this that, you know, people joke around with them before you know it's getting into people's head. Oh my gosh, they're talking about this person instead of talking about me. Blah 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 blah.
Please don't beef because Clinton could not pick.
I'm telling you, see, because I'm one for all. What does that mean?
Not what you think it means.
What the heck did I just say? But anyway.
One for all. Share.
Yeah, I don't know what I just said, guys. I really do not know. But yeah. What else is going on? Is there anything else?
You're the one with the topics, bro.
But anyway, so let me just finish time. Because I'm about to go into OGA approval. To be frank. I have more to talk about, but I feel like if we're going into it, we're going to be here for a long time.
One more topic.
You're not serious. Okay, what I want to talk about is...
done 3, basically.
I feel like I don't know whether we should dedicate a whole episode to this.
What is it about?
Red flags.
OGA approval.
Because there's just some red flags that you'll be hearing and you'll be observing sometimes. Okay, let's just put... What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
OGA approval. Do a red flag for that. Do a red flag for your OGA approval.
But I feel like it's... I don't know whether it's something that is clear-cut where we can say approval or rejection. But let's try. Okay, so... For today's edition for OGA approval, for those of you that don't know, I am Clinton, the Ogaoflondon. And the OGA way is the way to live. So in all things, you should be trying to get that OGA approval. So us, as the OGAs that we are, because I only associate myself with OGAs, we will be speaking on different scenarios and giving our judgments as to whether it gets our OGA approval or OGA rejection. So, today's scenario, in the light of Whitney's suggestion, will be... Will you be friends with a guy that's, say for example, they walk into a room with a girl. It may not necessarily be their girlfriend, it could be their friend, that kind of thing, or their, just a person of opposite sex, really. There's actually no excuse in my book. Person of opposite sex. Say for example, they walk into a room with the opposite sex, and they walk into that room first, and they don't hold the door. Does that get your OGA approval or OGA rejection?
I don't really care.
To me, that gets OGA rejection.
A guy does not need to open the door the same way he doesn't have to open the door for me when I'm entering a room, the same way he doesn't have to open the door when I get out of a car.
To me, that gets my OGA rejection. To me, there's certain things that it's just a show of manners. It's just a show of kindness. Like, I would do that for my fellow guy, talk less of a girl.
You open the door for your guy?
Because what I'm talking about, I enter the room. I've seen people, like guys, enter a room. A girl is behind them. Some of them is so scary to the point whereas this is their girl, or even their wife. They've entered the room, opened the door for themselves, and closed the door as if nobody was behind them, just for their wife to walk immediately in after them. And it's just like, it's not as if their wife was even, maybe in the car and came in afterwards. No, they could have walked through the door at the same time, one after the other. But this person did not register.
Or he just opened the door and left it swinging.
Yes.
Okay, if you open the door and left it swinging, then no, I don't.
Exactly, that gets your OGA rejection.
No, what's called? I don't see the issue. I was like, my issue. If he opened the door and just left the door swinging, I don't see an issue with that. My issue would be like, if you open the door and then he closed it knowing you're coming in, then that's
no, leave it swinging. That is alarming. That shows me that you don't care.
Sometimes you ain't got time. Sometimes you ain't
got time. When you don't got time, you gotta make time. Like, you need to make time for manners. That's what you need to do. Because that is
not a big deal.
Yes, it might be. That gets my OGA reject. Well, do you know what it is? That is OGA standards. And if you're not doing that, you need to reach OGA standard. If you can't keep a door open, especially for the opposite sex,
So you come out of the car, you're running straight to the other car, to the other side of the car.
That's not what is on hand right here. I'm talking about you walking into a room and you keep the door swinging when your girl is coming behind you or your female friend is coming behind you. If you're that close, you can catch the door.
Girl,
that shows you that you don't have that person in mind. If that is your spouse here, that spouse needs to run. That's my opinion.
But what about girls? Should they do the same thing?
What's that?
If they come through first, what's it called? Do you also apply that for girls? Well, like if they come through first,
I would try my best to hold. Even if a girl is coming in before me, I would try my best to hold the door for that girl to go through.
No, I'm saying.
But in the case of yes, then yes, that's manners. It's basic manners.
Just checking.
Do you understand? But I would still go back to what I said. Especially if it's my girl or my female friends, if my female friend is, or my girl is walking through the door and I'm behind them, I will still try and find my way up, holding the door open for them. These are simple manners, gentlemanness, organness. That's the vibes you guys need to be on. All these other vibes you're on,
you should write
are beneath the standard. I am going to now, one step at a time. Very soon, author will be part of my resume. Don't worry, because the organ left, the organ way, that is the way.
There's enough room for him and Tone.
Of course, now there's enough room for all of us in the sky. So, yeah, of course, we can make it happen. But yeah, that gets my organ rejection. And that gets my organ rejection. Yeah.
I don't see it as a red flag.
I
don't see it as a red flag.
So it gets your organ approval.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
To me, it's see. There's certain things but I feel like we did have a whole topic on this here. There's certain actions that I can see here, especially in guys, and maybe even in girls here. But I would say especially in guys, because those are the ones I've been like catching on to here. That when I see it happen, I think to myself, you can beat your wife.
Whoa, that's a stretch.
I'm telling you, there's certain things I see, and I just from that action. If to say my friends was thinking about it, I'll tell them to run.
I even need to check out if we have to actually put a disclaimer.
That was
what you just said now.
For domestic violence.
Yeah.
That's why this is why I have to compose myself. I can't be saying everything that comes to my mind.
No, you're being honest. We just put warnings, that's it.
Yeah, but there's certain things I can't. Like, the first thing that comes to my mind is it coming to my mind right now? But you know people that get on the train and they put their legs up on the train. Say for example now you have those seats that are one in front of the other and you put your leg up. Where do you think you are? That to me that shows a deeper issue of entitlement. If you're entitled in this train, that means you're entitled in your house.
You do on the bus.
All the same. All the same. If you're entitled here, you're entitled in your house.
Sometimes
and you'll be entitled over your wife.
Sometimes I do that. I don't put my foot on the seat. I just press it on the other thing. Yeah. But if I see someone come, of course I'm gonna like.
Sometimes those are the ones. Those are the ones that are beaten. The legs stay on it.
Those are the ones that are beaten. The ones that stay on it.
No, those are the ones that are beaten. That I suspect are capable. I'm capable of beating. Because
wow, your mindset is so.
I'm telling you, there's certain things that when I see it, I just have that discernment. That's what it is. I have that discernment. You know, the little tells, in my opinion, that will tell you a person's personality, and that's entitlement. You put your leg up because the thing is that if you're considerate, you know that this is a public space. Your feet is dirty. That's just the reality of it. You can't control outside environment, so your feet is dirty. You're now blatantly putting your feet on top of another seat, knowing fully well somebody else is going to sit on that seat, and you don't care about that. That is entitlement. So, and like I said, you're entitled in the train, you're entitled in your house, and you'll be entitled over your wife. See?
Why just thinking men? Why not thinking women as well?
Because I've not paid attention. I told you that I've seen it more in men than in women.
You're seeing more men, or you're just focusing more on men than women?
Maybe. Maybe. But yeah, when it comes to women, there's some that I don't necessarily say, okay, I see capabilities to them beating their husbands and all that one. But like, I know you will say, oh, is it because of gender? No, that's not. But I just I've not thought that way towards them. But like, there's
maybe you should consider why you don't think that, but you think straight that you think that mindset with guys, you equate that to men, but you don't equate that to women. Maybe you should consider that.
When you're thinking about it too deep. Anyway, as I was saying,
the guy.
There's some things that I see in women, and I'm just like, grow up.
Home training.
No, it's not even necessarily home training. I don't know what it is, but maybe that's probably a fact as well. But like, there's certain things I see in people, and it's just like, grow up.
Oh
like,
gosh, that even brings me to something. I finally figured out one place.
What happened?
Someone was vibrating. Pause. What's the words?
You're not serious. Everything pause. That was how I said, that I think she was like, is it Don Jazzy's on top of Ira Star? Or Ira Star is on top of Don Jazzy? Then she was just like, pause. Because I was like, lol. But anyway,
sometimes you gotta catch yourself.
Lol. And you
But
continue.
yeah, but I realized what's it called? You know how I'm like all for like but you can wear your bonnets. What's it called at the airport and stuff. I realized a place where I may be hesitant to agree with bonnets being worn.
I hope it's a wedding.
Huh? What's a church?
Point exactly.
I was like, I saw it. I was just like, hold up. And then I realized there's a place where I go where sometimes I'll be walking, and that place I don't know why that place is just known for people walking their dogs in their dressing gowns out. And I'm just like, bro, we're just getting through. We're just cracking it with the bonnets. We could not include the dressing gown.
Oh, it was one of our people.
Yes.
Lord.
I'm like, we're just getting there with this bonnet.
But that's
and now you're about to, and now I'm dressing gown. This is what I be thinking of ratchet.
But that's why I told you that I thought my hesitancy with that bonnet thing is that I thought it is a show of you're not bothered to get ready. Like you're not bothered to finish getting ready or to make an effort. I think that's what it stems down to. And that's why you feel it should not be worn in church, because like you didn't like where's the effort for church?
The way I see, like, what's it called? If I see someone wearing a bonnet outside, my first thing is not that what's it called, that they can't be able to get dressed. My thing could be like what's it called, they're trying to maintain their hair.
I feel like there's a difference.
Like when they're in the airport, I'm like, I totally understand why like you wear a bonnet with the same way you wear why you'd wrap your head and write stuff to maintain it during that whole.
That one is different. I feel like you can tell those that are wearing it for maintenance purposes, and you can tell those that are wearing it as per this is their norm, this is their standard. You can tell. I also
see like going to the corner shop in your bonnet. I don't see an issue with that. But your dressing gown, I'm just like, yeah, you're really trying not to make an effort. But the bonnet, I'm just like, okay, you've done your point. Like,
so you think those that are wearing bonnets, they're not capable of coming out in their dressing gowns?
No. I just think there's some people who stretch it by going with their dressing gowns.
Maybe so.
I don't equate dressing gowns and bonnets in the same category.
I think all of this comes back to standards, and that's just what I just feel like I've been raised on different standards, and that is why I just feel it's a show of lack of efforts to be wearing bonnet, especially to certain places. This your airport talk, I actually can't understand it, to be frank. Like you said, there are people that wear it for maintenance purposes, but there are just some places, you know, it shouldn't have to be said. Like, it literally shouldn't have to be said that this is not the right place.
With the wedding. They come with.
Are you mad?
I'm like, I cannot be bothered.
Are you okay? That's what I'm talking about. This bothered mentality. That's
what you're thinking. I'm going by what you're saying.
You're not well.
I'll be like, yeah, I couldn't be bothered.
But all these things to me prove my point. You will make the effort to go to a wedding, and that is why you will not have it on. So that's my point. You need to.
No, because I'm saying like, if you're going out with the bonnet, I'm thinking like you're maintaining your hair. For you to be able to go out somewhere.
Those are different. I feel like I'm speaking on the people that wear it as their standard. Do you understand? Like that is, you know, if they just want to go out on errands, they're wearing a bonnet. That kind of thing.
Like, we feel like going out errands, like you can literally maintain it because you're going somewhere in the evening and you need this hair to be maintained.
Whitney, I'm not talking about maintenance girls. Those
but
are
I'm
different.
Saying, how do you know the difference?
Those are a different section.
My issue is how do you know the difference between maintaining?
You can tell girls that take care of themselves and girls that are just scatty. What's the meaning of scatty?
Don't judge a book by its cover.
What's the meaning of scatty? Sorry, because let me confirm. Scatty. So it says scatty is absent-minded and disorganized, and I don't think that fully encapsulates what I'm saying. When I say, so you can tell girls that are maintenance girls, in my opinion, based off of appearance, and girls that they just don't bother, they just don't make efforts, in my opinion. So that is my opinion, and it's those that just don't make efforts that I worry for, because where are you going to in life? You know, like
they'll still find husband and have kids.
They will now. They will grow. They will evolve. But like, why can't we have that effort mindset from young? Do you understand? Like, where you like sometimes, why we don't? I think what's my worry is what is this rooted in? You know, are we not happy?
Drain.
Point exactly. So that is the worry. You may be depressed. I thought that's maybe this bonnet is a sign of depression. You understand? So that's my worry.
Depressed.
She doesn't wear it outside. She does not. So I know she's okay. Because she knows that I need to make the efforts. I need to make the efforts for life. This is my worry. Those that are not bothering to make efforts.
Yeah, she make an effort in life. But see the creeps that she be getting.
Who's getting creeps? Let me be putting creeps on Jennifer's life. Are you okay?
I can't even say it.
What are you on about?
I can't even say it because one day those people will be watching, so I can't even say it.
Lol. But anyway, that's my point. You got it on. You hit the nail on the coffin. That's my worry. Are you people going through something? My bonnet girls, you girls that are wearing it just Monday to Friday, every day. What's going on? Why are we not making efforts for life? Are we not happy? If you're not happy, talk. Oh, don't suffer in silence. Because this life, you need to be giving it your best from your head to your soul, from the crown of your head to the sole of your feet. So don't be hiding your crown.
All right, Jennifer. Everybody loves Jennifer.
Everybody loves Jennifer. Don't be hiding your crown, okay, girls?
Until your toes, you let it go.
With all of that being said, I think that marks the end of this episode. Guys, you know what we need to do. I don't know how to do this.
You know what you need to do? Do the needful.
Just not going to do it. When you just take it away,
You guys know what to do. Do the needful.
Try.
Click like and subscribe on YouTube. And if you like to hear our voices, go on Spotify. That's the end of Puff and Tea
Podcast. Make sure on Spotify you're rating this episode. Make sure you guys are sharing, because everybody needs to share the wisdom that goes on here. Do you understand? Don't be stingy. Don't be the only smart person.
As you said, what did you say? Sharing is
caring.
Yeah.
Yes, but there's something I wanted to do but I forgot to do it. But hopefully next episode I'll remember to do it, because you guys need to start investing in this business over here, okay? And it's free of charge to invest, so do the needful. And with that, we're out. Bye, guys.